WRAP stands for Widen Your Options, Reality Test for Assumptions, Attend Distance while Deciding, and Prepare to be Wrong. You will get the more clarity about this technique once we understand the four villains of decision making. So let's go into the detail of it. Hello friends, welcome back. In the learning of top 10 decision making tools, we had seen all the tools with the help of practical examples and the situation in which they are applied. In this video, we are going to learn one more tool that anyone can use without any prior knowledge of decision making. In addition to that, we are going to learn one critical technique that is going to kill four villains in decision making. So let's begin. The next tool is pros and cons list. As the name indicates, it is the simplest yet effective tool used to evaluate the positive and negative aspects of a decision. By listing benefits and drawbacks of a particular choice, also called as a pros and cons, individuals or teams can gain clarity and make the informed decisions. From the application perspective, this is the simplest tool that anyone can use. It is important in choosing between the career opportunities or life changes. This tool is also used for evaluating the new strategies, investments, or product. This tool is also helpful for facilitating the group discussions and reaching a consensus. We can also extend the application of this tool in helping students weigh options for academic or career paths. Why this tool is effective? Because it breaks down a decision into clear, manageable factors. It also provides a balanced view of both positive and negative aspects. It requires no special tools or training, making it accessible to anyone. Let's understand some real-life examples in which we can use this pros and cons list. Evaluating a job offer by listing the salary, benefits, and growth potential under pros and commute and work-life balance under cons. Pros and cons list also used for considering the launch of a new product by analyzing the potential revenue growth versus production cost and market risk. This is the simplest tool that anyone can use in any situation to make the decision, but there are some precautions that also we need to take. Let's understand the technique that is going to help us in this decision making process. This technique is a WRAP technique. WRAP stands for Widen Your Options, Reality Test for Assumptions, Attend Distance while Deciding, and Prepare to be Wrong. You will get the more clarity about this technique once we understand the four villains of decision making. So let's go into the detail of it. WRAP technique in decision making. We are going to understand this technique in two parts. The first part will be four villains of decision making. And in second part, we will see how this WRAP technique is going to kill these four villains. The first villain is narrow framing. Limiting choices to a binary decisions instead of exploring alternatives. For example, a company decides whether to launch a product or not without considering modifications or different market strategies. The second villain in decision making is the confirmation bias. This is related to seeking information that supports existing belief while ignoring contrary evidence. For example, a hiring manager favors a candidate because they went to the same university, overlooking better qualified applicants. The third villain is the short-term emotions. This talks about letting temporary feelings cloud long-term decisions. For example, a CEO rejects a beneficial partnership because of a personal disagreement with the other company's leader. And the fourth villain is overconfidence. This is about overestimating one's knowledge, abilities, or predictions. For example, a startup founder assumes their product will dominate the market without validating demand, leading to a failure. Now let's understand how we are going to kill these four villains by using the WRAP technique for decision making. The first part is the widen your options. This explains avoid narrow framing by exploring multiple alternatives. For example, instead of choosing between launching a new product or not, a company considers a test launch in a niche market first. Second step is reality test for your assumptions. Challenge confirmation bias by seeking disconfirming evidences. For example, a manager gathers feedback from both satisfied and dissatisfied customers before making a change to a service. Third element is to attain distance before decision. This talks about reduce short-term emotions by focusing on long-term impact. For example, a leader delays responding to an aggressive email, giving themselves time to craft a rational and strategic reply. And the fourth element is prepare to be wrong. Counter overconfidence by planning for different outcomes. For example, a project team creates contingency plan in case their primary strategy fails, ensuring they can pivot quickly. This is all about one of the simplest tools in decision making and one great technique to avoid the wrong decisions. Let's continue the learning of another important topic in the next video. At the end of this video, if you have found this information useful, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for your valuable time and see you in the next video.